over the middle. Elliott is going to take it for a first down and goal.
This is a pure field goal if they make that tackle.
Anthony Barr.
Out of the backfield. Trubisky steps through again, and he's going to pick it up now. Yeah, Anthony Barr, he was the spy.
Anthony Barr wants no part of Josh Allen.
I wasn't confident enough, in my conditioning.
So I'm actually going to start this week with an award. Let's just call ourselves the Lions, because we're just a bunch of frickin' losers award. A backup quarterback who I don't think had thrown a pass in years.
Thrown 3 passes in his career.
And the backup quarterback looks completely comfortable the whole game because we don't put any pressure on him.
Rush has thrown for 283 yards tonight.
And we play a prevent defense the whole game.
Rush has thrown for 283 yards tonight.
And after the game, it seems like the Vikings players were kind of like, we didn't prepare for him at all. We prepared for Dak Prescott. We weren't prepared for Cooper Rush. You freaking losers. So if you're playing the Packers and you find out last minute that Aaron Rodgers isn't playing, do you panic? Or do you celebrate? Do you say, okay, let's go kill this guy? What would the Cowboys have thought if just out of the blue it was announced Kirk Cousins wasn't starting for the Vikings and instead it was going to be Kellen Mond? The Cowboys would have been like, good, let's kill him. Let's go get him. But the Vikings? We're not prepared. The loser mentality of this team, and it comes straight from the coach. How they play defense, how they play offense. It's so passive. We're going to sit back and just try to keep this game close, try to stay in the game, and hope that the coin flip will come out our way in the end. We're not going to try to go after this backup quarterback who's barely ever thrown a pass in history. We're going to whine and cry about how we weren't prepared for him. So let's just change our name to the Lions, change our name to the 1976 Buccaneers or whatever year it was they were winless. Let's just get it over with. And that's the thing. When I heard Dak Prescott wasn't playing, you know what my initial thought was? Well, this will have no impact on whether the Vikings win or lose. That was my first thought. I'm like, it'll have no impact because they're going to completely... Hello? Hey, Matt? All right. Are you able to... Okay. Okay. Sure. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Okay. Sure. Okay. I hope you get treated. Yep. Bye. So where the heck was I? Oh yeah. This will have no impact on whether the Vikings win or lose. Because if Dak Prescott is playing, the Vikings will have some sense of urgency on offense and probably try to score some points. And actually the defense might actually play with more urgency and put more pressure on Dak Prescott than they did on the backup, which doesn't make sense. Under Mike Zimmer, the Vikings are going to play however the opposing team wants the Vikings to play. We let the opposing team dictate everything, and we will try to make every game a coin flip. The Vikings defense just flat out cannot make plays. Breland, interception right at his gut. Can't make the play. Late in the game, just knocks the ball up into the air for Amari Cooper to catch it. Harrison Smith, what in the heck are you doing? Anthony Barr, just...
Anthony Barr wants no part of Josh Allen.
And then at the end, Dantzler. It's like, Dantzler might as well not even be out there. Just nobody can make a play against a backup quarterback. There are instances when the defense does make a play, like Xavier Woods, the offense does nothing with it. I mean, Xavier Woods gets that strip sack. It's like huge play, and what? First down, intentional grounding. Second down, offensive holding. Third down, I don't know what the heck they did, but 3 and out, punt. And the thing I almost never hear people call out about this Vikings defense is just the lack of pass rush. Total lack of pass rush. I mean, they'll get like 1 or 2 sacks a game. And every other play, it's nothing. It's all day to throw. They'll blitz. No pressure, all day to throw. It's like the Vikings run game. It's like everything with them. It's like no gain, 5-yard loss, 5-yard loss, 20 yards. No pressure for 10 plays, sack. Key third down, 0 pressure, long completion. One of the main things I noticed was just how comfortable Cooper Rush or Cooper Jethro Tull or Cooper Yes or whatever the heck the guy's name was, how comfortable he looked all game. That's what always happens with backup quarterbacks against the Vikings. And quarterbacks in general, the worse the competition, the more comfortable we make them look. And how uncomfortable Kirk Cousins looked all game. Why? Because every first down, we're either running or doing some dink short pass, quick pass to the sideline. Every first down. We never, ever, ever try to move the chains on first down. Ever. And the defense knows that. The defense knows exactly what we're doing. They are in our huddle with us. And so they just pin their ears back the whole game. And Cousins was horrible. He can't throw under pressure to save his life. But my gosh, the short passing and just the cowardly play calling. Any team would be salivating to play against our offense the way they played last night. Once we scored those 7 points, Mike Zimmer the butt cheeks clench. And that, the outside of his butthole, I think got sucked in so far, was probably in his stomach. You know, there's 55 minutes left in the game, but hey, 7 points, that's good for me. I think half the Vikings passes were caught behind the line of scrimmage. And you just let the defense relax and own you. And you let the backup quarterback own you with the game on the line, as always. Just like in the Carolina game where we somehow won in overtime. You just let them go down the field unmolested at the end of the game. Or like the Lions game. Who are the quarterbacks who've done this? Jared frickin' Goff, Tom Arnold, who I think just got benched, and Cooper Kansas or Cooper Boston or Cooper Bachman Turner overdrive, Cooper Rush. I mean, the worse the quarterback, the better they play against us. Because we didn't prepare for them. We weren't prepared for Cooper Rush. There are 2 problems. The coach has no control over this locker room, and these players are losers. They are losers. And Cousins, you know, it was typical Kirk Cousins under the lights Sunday night / Monday night football performance from him, no doubt. Couldn't do anything the last 3.5 quarters of the game. I don't know what it is with him, but one play I noticed, it might have been that last field goal drive they had, where he threw a short pass to Thielen on 3rd down, and Madison was clearly coming open in the end zone. He could have found him. I think Cousins misses open guys a lot. I think Cousins doesn't see a lot of guys who are open. That's why you have to get him out of the pocket so he can see the whole field. I think we're never going to go anywhere with him. But is he our biggest problem? Probably not. Our biggest problem is probably we have a defense that can't stop a guy who hasn't thrown a pass in 57 years. And our coach calls 2 consecutive timeouts with the game on the line. It's 3rd and 16 against a quarterback who hasn't thrown a pass in 500 years. And you need to keep calling timeout to be prepared for a quarterback who hasn't. And then at 3rd and 11 and your piece of shit linebacker can't tackle a guy who's lost about 5 steps. The award for sucking so bad for so many years and being so overrated, of course, as always, that goes to Harrison Smith, who the main play was that long touchdown pass where he's just like, it's like he's an escort. He's escorting him into the end zone. You know, it would have been better if he just started clapping as he's escorting him. Good job! Yeah, I mean, it was like he's a fan who would run onto the field. Just running onto the field. Like when Hank Aaron hit that 715th home run and the fans come running on the... That's what it was like. That's what it was like. He's like the fans that run on to cheer on Hank Aaron when he hit the 715th home run. The Richard Simmons Award for getting manhandled.
Howard Stern.
Of course, as always, Garrett Bradbury. And it wasn't like he got blocked. He was just like trying to push the pile. And this Cowboys defender just grabbed him and just chucked him. There is something with Garrett Bradbury and his... It's like the videos of the astronauts on the moon. You know how the gravity is like 1/6 as strong? And they just kind of float through the air. They can jump and float because of the lack of gravity. There's something there with Garrett Bradbury. Like, there is this quantum effect with him where he just has no weight. Because it's supposedly he weighs 300 pounds, but there's something there. He's just like...
Huge Bible just went flinging by my head, and I heard it.
Gets manhandled.
Everyone cannot play sports.
The weekly Justin Jefferson missed big play of the week. That was in the first half where Vikings are up 7-0. Cousins throws what I think was a perfect deep pass to Jefferson, and Jefferson comes out of his break and just kind of stops. And then by the time he speeds up, he can't catch up to the ball. But there have been a lot of missed plays by Justin Jefferson this year. A lot. Same old Vikings cornerbacks play of the week. Boy, there's a lot of options here. Other than just playing 10 yards off the receivers the whole game and letting them catch these easy passes. Bashad Breeland missed interception where it just went straight at his torso and just, it's like he doesn't know his arms are supposed to be used for something to catch it. Just boink! That pass to Cooper late in the game where he just kind of bounced it up into the air so Cooper could catch it, and Harrison Smith did nothing to knock it out, of course, because he's useless. But the main one was that Cameron Dantzler at the end, that clinching touchdown for the Cowboys, were just like, I might as well not even be here. The award for a decent player, if it was two-hand touch, I'm going to give that to Anthony Barr.
Anthony Barr wants no part of Josh Allen.
You know, that was a solid, I think he got both hands on Ezekiel Elliott. I think he did. And so, I mean, that was a pretty good play. If it was two-hand touch, he's got him. He's got him short of the first down. If it was two-hand touch. Now, that missed tackle and that key third down in the NFC Championship game in 2017, I don't think he got both hands on the guy. So if it was two-hand touch, he wouldn't have stopped him short. And so I think we're seeing progress with Anthony Barr, where it's like, okay, now he's getting two hands on the guy. You know, if they just change it to two-hand touch, like they may in the next 5 years, he'd be an okay player. The Patrick Peterson Award for just poor effort, I'm going to give that to Harrison Smith. You know, although he did escort the Cowboys receiver, don't know his name, not going to look it up, into the end zone on that long touchdown pass. I feel like he could have given more. You know, could have applauded, could have waved his arms in the air, could have lifted the guy on his shoulders after he scored the touchdown. You know, just wasn't enough of a cheerleading moment from Harrison Smith as he escorted him into the end zone. So this team sucks. The coaching is pathetic. You got freaking nepotism. What we all saw coming. You got Clint Kubiak, you know, Gary Kubiak's son. You got Zimmer's son calling defensive plays or doing whatever. It's just a joke. Just a joke. Just a joke. I got to check on my coworker. I think he's dying. So have a good week.